Hello, viewers. This is Anna Plus Data, and in tonight's Nintendo news, in this video, we're talking about Miyamoto and Ubisoft on Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. About the main key points we're talking about are the game's origin, Mario's gun that you see on his hand and the artwork, some extra content later, and discussing the leaks that came by before E3 about all these in-game leaks and the big everything that was mentioned about Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, like the release date, the content, everything. Like seriously, all of these videos, I all basically talk about all of it, like the in it. So I want to read about all the information about all these, about how the game came to be, did how did Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle come, how, like and why did they decide to give Mario a handgun for the first time, give him like a weapon. So we're gonna learn all this information right now. So let's get to the article itself. This information comes from Shigeru Miyamoto and Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot on how the game came to be. Shigeru Miyamoto says it started out when launching Just Dance in Japan and the idea to have Mario on there. Ubisoft has provided a lot of support for Nintendo hardware, and they understand how it works. They make products which are very satisfactory and fit the market we're shooting for. We had a relationship now for over 20 years, but this is the first time we're operating at the level where we're sharing characters. In terms of major games in both companies, Ubisoft has Rayman and a similar sort of platformer. We thought about ways of collaboration, and Rabbids came up. And that them collaborating with Mario would be a fun idea. We also want to create a new genre with this collaboration. Then Guillemot says, we admire what Nintendo does. We also thought we could learn a lot from this collaboration. Our teams did Just Dance together. Nintendo published Just Dance in Japan, and they reworked the core concept to make it fit with the Japanese market. Then we get Xavier, Ubisoft French's studio manager. He says, and his team made a proposal to Nintendo to put those two worlds together, and Mr. Miyamoto reacted strongly. 3 years ago, actually at E3, saying I'm ready to see more. So Xavier's team went to Japan to show more of that possible collaboration. Now to the main key point of Mario wielding a gun, since this is the first time we've seen Mario with this type of weapon, since Mario's never seen this. And do not say Smash Bros. Because that game is not part of the Mario franchise, so even though it has Mario in it, that's not building on the Super Mario franchise. It's basically its own series, so do not confuse that with this. Shigeru Miyamoto says, in terms of Mario wielding a gun, it's something which we have talked about for a while with Nintendo to what the appropriate way to do that would be. There was a time in the development of Splatoon where it could have been a Mario-based game. What does he mean by that? Well, did you know here's a big fact. Did you know originally Splatoon was supposed to be a Mario game? Like the Nintendo mascot Mario was also suggested to be one of the main characters. He was one of the original. He used to said that, but since he didn't want to be a Mario game, they scrapped that idea and just made it its own IP. So that's how Splatoon came to be, with different characters. One of them was Mario, but he got scrapped because he didn't want to make that. He didn't want to make it another Mario game. He wants to create because they want to create a new IP, and that's how Splatoon came to be. Excuse me. But he said that a new style weapon would work. We had a lot of discussion between Ubisoft and Nintendo to make what you see today. On what's next for Nintendo and Ubisoft's partnership, Guillemot says, it's too early to say. We are finishing the game and we'll see what it does. For sure, we'll analyze if we can do other things. But the first step is to make sure this one is coming along well. And there will be some extra content coming along after. It's a really long-term partnership on this one. So we could possibly see some extra content for Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, like possible DLC. Really nice. Even talk about the leak, and holy crap. Holy crap. The leaks. So much got leaked on. I almost did like a lot. I did a big video regarding so many leaks, screenshots, facts, everything. Holy crap, that was a fun time. And then we got other information. So we got so much leaked information. Seriously, the game was almost or kind of leaked. So that was a lot. But Gullimat starts off this section with, first, I want to reassure you, we're not part of that. We combat it because we think it's not a good idea to present a game. No kidding, that's why people don't like it. They don't want you spoiling the game's content just before it releases, or we're getting like or Nintendo does a video on it. That kind of spoils the fun out of it, of the hype. So what we're happy with is that a few games were still not known by the public at E3, so you could discover Beyond Good and Evil 2 and the others. It's good we are managing to still keep some secrets. Finally, Mario and Rabbids feels like a game which reflects some of the playful and individual nature of both of your companies. And for Ubisoft, it comes at a time where there is a genuine threat to the company's independence. Is it important to show projects like this now? Then Gullimat says, oh, again. Wait. Yes, it is. It's important to show what your teams can do, what our teams can do. What is important, and always has been within the company, is to create something new and different. Here, our developers are so happy with the potential collaboration with Mr. Miyamoto to learn from the master of this industry. To collaborate with him is something our team is completely amazed by. So yes, we want all our teams to grow and create new things, but also things that are unforgettable. With this equation, it has been something terrific. As you said, it is important for us to show that, but it really is the nature of Ubisoft. So that was very good. And the way he said, oh yeah, like, I need that there in the leak section. And that we could possibly, he almost kind of hinted that when Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle does release, we're going to get some extra content. So, and possibly extra content coming along after. So there'll be some extra content, maybe some extra DLC, maybe some extra modes, characters, other stuff, and then so the game can become even better. That was the key point. Now that's even better. Possibly Marvel's getting better. Could have more, maybe some new characters, maybe new character costumes or something. We will see when we get to that point after Mario Rabbids comes out. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.